Hello everyone, welcome back to our Warrior Immersive playthrough here on the Man-Crick server in Vanilla Classic. Thank you for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I do appreciate it, and I hope you are doing well. We're in Loch Modan, and it's rainy, and it's foggy, and it's dark. And this is basically what it looks like all the time outside of my house. So, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that it clears up, you know. It's really cool when you get to see the transition between, like, this kind of weather and, like, the sun coming out, especially if we get into the afternoon skybox. We are headed over here to the eastern side of the zone today. We're going to do some stuff at the hunting lodge, but I think first we're going to get Bingle's tools and work on In Defense of the Kinglands out there on those islands. We'll probably get the Crocalisk skins as well, which we will pick up over at the Hunter's Refuge. I did a little bit of fishing earlier, but I don't think it was that much. I was a little bit distracted working on stuff on my second monitor, and I just didn't keep at it. I was trying to make some clip art and do some research and fish at the same time, and it just wasn't really working out, but I got a few skill ups off of it. I got some fish that we'll eventually be able to cook up here. I need mild spices for this one right here. And then we'll be able to cook up quite a bit. We might even get some skill ups out of it. These guys are hanging out here. We get some kind of follow-up to come back and find them, which I've always felt is a little bit awkward. Since we are sent out here, we pass right by them. I don't think I'm going to do any of this stuff right now. I'm going to get the follow-up that takes us back to Ironforge to ask for more blast powder or whatever it is. But I'm not going to stick around and fight the Trogs at level 17, because some of them are like level 20. I do have a fishing rod equipped. I should probably change that. Yeah, there we go.
Hi.
Hi? I like how a lot of the dwarfs ask hi like as a question. Hi?
Well met.
Jern wants to know what the slowdown is, huh? Iron Band is putting together his latest progress report with details, but I can tell you this. It's the Trogs.
See you soon.
Do we want to grab these now? Our quest log is okay. It'd be good to grab them to keep an eye on them. Recently, just before the Trogs surfaced within the site, we had uncovered a large number of strange carved idols. But we didn't have the chance to study them, for soon after the discovery, the Trogs traced us away from the ruins. And those idols have a strange effect on the Trogs. It makes them go berserk. Bring me 8 idols, I want to study them, and I want them out of Trog hands. You can find the idols on the Trogs infesting them. Now,
safe travel. I
would assume that if it makes the Trogs go berserk, I would be worried that it would make me go berserk, and I probably wouldn't want to put my hands on it. Maybe like some kind of containment box would be called for.
How are you?
I need a progress report sent to Thelsamar, a progress report and a restatement of my request for more blast powder. Here's the report. Take it to Jern Hornhelm. He's our local contact in Thelsamar. It's not a difficult task, but it must be done.
Watch your back.
Let's see. Yeah, you know, they're a little bit of a higher level. It's not a hardcore run. We could just do it. I'm not worried about killing them. It'll be probably a little bit of longer fights, and we run the risk of getting killed, but it's not really a big deal if we happen to die once, you know. Well, I mean, here we go. We're in it now. Let's see how this fight goes. This is worst case scenario. We've aggroed something, and now we have to kill it. It is at level with us. Are they gonna... Yeah, they are gonna run, so... We'll keep using hamstring. That was a good call. I'm gonna buff up here a little bit. I know it's not a lot, but... every little bit can help. And we don't really need to explore around, we just need to fight them. So wherever we can fight them, we will. We don't need to get to a point where we can get surrounded. How many people are playing this afternoon? 33 people from 14 to 20. And, you know, it's a Saturday afternoon. Charge is probably not going to work here, is it? Yeah, I didn't think so. I probably should not be going into fights with low health, though. I could probably heal up. We have 31 heavy linen bandages, so we should be good to use them. And yeah, we might have to pop a potion here unless we get a decent crit. You know, we could get crit, and that could be the end of us. I'm gonna pop the potion and maybe save us here. And we'll just try to make sure that we're at full or near full health before we engage these guys. Just respect them for being at level with us. We are running out of our fish here. We could... see, these aren't worth eating until we've cooked them. Well, we can eat the raw bristle whisker catfish. I don't have a recipe for this. So if we need to, we can start eating those. We also have this. And yes, my wife and son are out of the house and I'm trying to work, so of course that's my dog doing his thing, because that's what he does. Someone that probably, like, walked by across the street, you know, just going on a walk. Or maybe he saw a car or a school bus. And that would be enough to set him off. Really, he's mad because I've blocked him from coming down here. Because he likes to get kind of noisy. I don't know if any of you guys have blue healers, but they have a tendency to kind of like talk to you in strange, growly, barky tones. And he's very vocal, so sometimes I try to have him in here with me and then I have to end up kicking him out anyway. So now I kind of block him upstairs with an old baby gate. He doesn't like that because Goomba, our little dog, can still get down here and come hang out if he wants to. But he's a very independent lad, and right now he's sleeping in one of his many beds that are spread throughout different rooms of the house. And that's the dog update. Whether you asked for it or not. Swing away, Meryl, swing away. We got him. I should probably put a hamstring up a little bit earlier than I'm trying to do. I forget that it stays up for quite some time. Wow. This guy is going toe-to-toe with us. Oh, the only reason he lost that was probably because he ran. If he'd have stayed in that fight, he might have killed us. I really don't want to fight two at a time. Oh man, I am just having the worst luck body pulling right now. I need to focus up and try to get in a groove here where we can go with our charge, because we really need that initial rage. If this guy's a geomancer, I bet that means that he could potentially have a heal. The good thing about him is that, well, he had less armor or whatnot, so we were able to chunk through him a little bit easier. I feel like pulling that would be questionable without pulling this one too. We actually mathematically may not be able to kill this guy unless we get some pretty big hits here. Oh, well, the parry's not going to help our cause. Yeah, this guy's probably just going to wear us down over time here. And unless something miraculous happens where we get a string of parries or dodges or something, he is going to kill us before we kill him. That is simply how it turns out. And there we go. Log out, delete, oh wait. We just get a really, really long and frustrating spirit run. If only the world wasn't so drab while you had to do the spirit run, it would make it a little bit better if I can just spirit walk through the actual world. So I could at least enjoy the scenery and the music while I'm about it, instead of the dreary music and the dreary Shadowlands. Yeah, I could do better with that, I think. I get that that's not the point. That it's supposed to suck, and it does suck. But we knew what we were getting into when we chose to fight those guys. And I am about only a quarter of the way through my afternoon coffee right now, so I'm an old person. By 3 o'clock, you know, if I don't have more coffee or if I'm not up moving around, I start to get sleepy. Usually I'm up moving around this time of day. Today, we're here because I want to play some more on the warrior. Okay, well, let's try this again, shall we? Looking around. All right, hey, this is gonna work out a lot better. This is gonna work out a lot better. I will definitely have a friend versus not having a friend. $130 crit. That was pretty nice. Love to see more of that. The warrior paladin combo though, very strong, isn't it? Nice heals, nice. Can I have a hit of that? Uh-oh. Maybe we can share it. I think he was able to finish that tap. I'm gonna tap it once we're out of combat here. I'm gonna tap it right now to declare my intentions on the ore. There we go. And there we go. So we shared. It worked out. Everyone is happy. $133 crit on a white swing. Nice. The question is, do we grind out the rest of this level before we finish the quest? Because the drop rate seems pretty low. And we're definitely going to stick around and help our buddy Nightwalker here get his items, even if we somehow finish first. Will we pull both of them? Oh, you are level 20. Because, oh dear, what have I done? I need more rage. Need more rage. Thanks for the heal. It's definitely what's keeping us alive right now. Okay, well, we got an item out of it, so... Apparently some of the guys in here are level 20. Is he eating and drinking? I think he's trying to get some mana back. Oh, maybe not. I don't think he could find any help back there. He's bound to just walk back. I thought maybe he'd bleed out, but the bleed must have wore off. There we go. We are clearing these guys out pretty rapidly. Here we go. At least they're respawning as quickly, it seems. We really haven't gone through a drought of being able to find some. Okay, ooh, here's one. Pretty soon they're probably all gonna pop back up. I have to believe. Man, I wish you were allowed to group up in hardcore. I know it would make the content probably too easy because groups would run around, but listen, what if there was a way that when you were in a group, it would like kind of multiply the health and damage of the enemies that you're fighting. So like for every additional party member, there's a multiplier. That as soon as your group pulls an enemy, boom, his HP and stats or whatever get boosted by a certain percent. That way it would still be hard, it'd still be an equivalent challenge. Like, yeah, you have a group of 5. It would be like Final Fantasy 11, like pulling 2 goblins back to your group and like just knowing it was probably going to be a full wipe. That would be really cool. Obviously, that would require like tinkering with the game engine. Not something that an add-on could do. But it's something that Blizzard could do. If Blizzard were thinking about doing hardcore servers. I'm just running this guy around like I'm not paying too much attention. I thought there was another entrance over here. But yeah, it would be something Blizzard could do, and I don't really know all that would go into it, but I think it would be really cool to have a way for hardcore runs for people to be able to just group up organically the way we do just normally. There's something to be said for the duos and trios though too. I do like the idea of like a dedicated duo trio. I like both. I like being able to organically group in the world, but I like being part of a duo trio. Like I like the idea of both of those things. So I don't know how to square the two of them. I mean, you could have duos and trios who could do things like trade and stuff, and you still wouldn't be able to trade with people or anything like that. But just for the sake of doing some of these quests. Same thing with like elite villages. Like you could group up, but it would amplify how hard the elites were, so they'd be like super elites. Had to very carefully pull one at a time. I keep hoping the sun will come out. The rain sound is nice. I like the ambient sound of the rain. Oh, we missed that one, but I see one up ahead. No! Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Oh man, it's fun. Okay, let's see. I don't see any outside over here. Yeah, at this point I think like the goal, oh man, did he just get an instant respawn? He did. The point here is we should probably split up, right? That's what you'd think you would typically do in this situation when the enemies are hard to find. Maybe we split up and try to tag whatever we can independently. Man, how does she still have aggro? So, I killed something over here. That's his loot. He's probably fighting something over here that's going to be my loot. Oh, that's a neat offhand. I'm gonna lead him back to the one that we killed. Hey, we need that healing potion. Yep, see that's how we do it. Tag as many as we can. You start to kind of guess like where the next respawns are going to come up based on what was taken out first. Oh, he's done. Nice. Alright, so now we can go over to the Hunter's Lodge. That is our next stop.
How are you?
Two-handed sword, yes, please. I think even with the spirit on it, I want to use it at least to level up my two-handed sword skill. That's nice, very nice. Alright, yeah, you know, we could have went south of the excavation site, but I guess we will go to the north of it. We have to come over here to get the Crocalisk hunting before we grab Bingle's supplies. You know what, I think when I go to the islands, I want to be able to do Bingles and all of the Stone Splinter stuff and the Crocalisk all at the same time. And I don't think I have that time tonight. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of the hunting quests and maybe just start doing some of those. Those are closer by. We can kind of take them one at a time. And we'll see how far we can get them.
Watch your back.
Hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, I really would like to do all the stuff out on the islands all at once, and I just don't have... I think it's going to take like...
Need something?
Probably 40 minutes to do all that stuff, and I don't think I have the time this evening. We did take a little while to get all of our stone idols, and that was kind of an impromptu choice, but...
See you around.
Alright, we are going after mountain buzzards. I am going to grab the Crocalisk quest now. Just in case.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
The birds are tough. Yeah, they're apparently no joke. Down to 38 HP. We have tetanus now. Stamina reduced by 3 for 20 minutes. Wonderful. I've always wanted tetanus. That's great, right? I love Classic because the fog and the rain are literally reducing my actual visibility in the game world. Like, you can't see enemies as well until you're close to them and the names show because you really can't see that far thanks to the fog and the rain. I actually feel oppressed, so it's good. We are not doing good at finding these guys with any kind of swiftness, are we? Swift has not been the name of this playthrough so far, so I wouldn't expect that to change now. But we have 12 minutes, and that fight took us like a minute and a half, so I do have to start finding them soon. I don't know if I should be mining that ore. There's some dead mountain buzzards right here that, you know, we could have killed had we come this way initially. And yeah, I think we're also kind of, we're behind someone who's also working on the same quest chain, so that's going to be an issue when it comes to finding living mobs. Somebody asked how I found such a busy server. If you want to play vanilla classic era and you don't want to do the hardcore thing, then you want to go to Man Crick. Or, there's a PvP one, and I'm not a big PvP server person. I don't usually play on PvP servers, but there's a big PvP server cluster too. But Man Crick is PvE. Just look for the high and full population markers. And if you're in the EU, pretty sure there's one in the EU as well. That's like basically a mega server cluster where you have high and full population numbers. And what it is Man Crick isn't alone. If you look at the /who. You'll see people from like different realms. Pagel is joined, Ashkandi is joined, Westfall is joined, and it's like a mega server. And that's why it's so busy, and that's why it's so awesome. But yeah, check the population list and just in the server listing within the client, within the game client. And find the one in your region that says medium, full, or high, and you'll be good. Now that I spent all that time explaining that, let's hunt the non-existent birds. Eventually we're going to get respawns. I just don't know if it's going to be in time to not fail the quest. I may have been better running all the way to the north to get these, just because everybody who needs this quest is going to be doing it right here where we're at. There would be enough time if we got up there and we had the full 14 minutes and there were actually enemies up there to fight. I think we could do it. I think we can get it. This might not happen. This is interesting. I only saw the one other player of the Clothy. Didn't get a good look at the class. Human Clothy female. And they're just not coming back. The mobs, that is. The player either, probably. They're done. They've moved on, but now they're on to killing bears. In the meanwhile, no birds for us. Well, there's one. I have a feeling we're going to kill about 4 or 5 of them, and then the time's going to run out, and we're going to have to do it all again. Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because, you know, kill experience is good. It's just that they are tough, you know, we can't kill them quickly. Because they are not pushovers. Maybe we'll get it. I see a couple down here, so that's good. We'll fight these, and if we're really lucky, the ones back to the north might be respawned. Let's come all the way down here and grab this one first, and we'll work our way back to the north. We do have to take a second to heal up between fights, though. Otherwise, we're going to have an even longer sit. Yeah, I didn't really want that. We'll see if we can survive it. We have a big potion, or at least like a medium-sized potion here, that we are probably definitely going to need. Keep the bleeds going. Keep the bleeds going. I can't afford to die. See, I could have saved the potion. I just couldn't risk it. Time-wise, if we want to get the quest in, I had to use the potion. And yeah, we managed to do it. I'm impressed. We got really lucky. We hit that group of 4, so go us. The weather never improved, although you can kind of see where light is trying to peek through. It's an interesting effect. Some twilight, as it were, peeking through the cloud cover. Alright, which one is next? Is it the bears?
Hello.
Definitely take the rifle.
Have a good one.
Elder Mountain Boars. Okay, this was the
See you
one. The
later.
last time we were here, we had a really hard time finding that. What are you? Okay, so they're much further to the north than I would have thought. We only had 12 minutes at the start to do this one. We will take this route up here and we'll just settle into that area and hope for the best. Of course, this time around we find them right away. I don't want to pull any of these bears while I'm fighting this guy. It would probably be disastrous. Definitely would not be pleasant. So let's try not to do it. We only need 5 of them, actually. It's not bad. I really don't want to be fighting spiders right now. Or bear, for that matter. Going to try to leash him? Okay, good. We were able to leash him. We are on a very specific hunt right now, so we're going to try to avoid all other things. Including these elite horde guys. We don't want anything to do with them either. Not sure what they're doing. but they are just trouble to us, so we'll stay away. So apparently, according to Questy, there would be boar here, but... Oh, here we go. Probably should have healed up before I charged in there. Would have been a great idea. Whoa, that was a big 155 crit. Just when we needed it, too. Just when we needed it. So, we are done. We got 7 minutes to get back. Very nice. We are going to the south, though, not to the north. That's not going to take us where we want. So I think the next one is bears, and if we do that one, we'll probably hit level 18. So I think that's the plan. We do have that random two-handed axe also that we could use to skill up our axes. That would be a really good idea, actually, at this level. Keep it skilled up as much as it's convenient to do so, because eventually we'll have to go out of our way to do it if we don't do that. So we're getting the short sword, which is great.
Safe travels.
Oh, wait. He doesn't have anything else.
Need help?
I have a sword to the bank, but I'll hang on to this one for now. We'll compare them later. A fine cloth shirt. Probably if we're gonna wear a shirt, let's not wear a recruit shirt. Can wear actually something. Let's see. We'll keep the weapons. We'll sell the old rifle. Alright, so with
Safe travels.
that done, it's the elite quest against the elite bear.
Hello.
We'll take it, because it could happen. We could get a group for it. That's the great thing, is we can actually look for groups to do the elite quest. Like, eventually we're going to want to find a group to do the mercenaries quest. Probably sooner rather than later we should start looking. I want to go back to Thelsmar because I want to do the little breadcrumb we have. That's going to have to go back to Ironforge anyway. We're not going to be level 18 yet. That's... I don't think we're going to get level 18 from the breadcrumb. Maybe we fight a little bit. Just randomly. And maybe if we get some kill XP, we will turn the 2 breadcrumbs in. I'd like to get into Ironforge at level 18 and be able to train level 18 without having to make a separate trip. Oh wait, we have the Crocalisk quest, don't we? If we want to fight some stuff just to try to level here, we might as well fight some Crocalisk. We need skins and meat. And the ones out here on the island, they respawn like mad. So we'll swim out here, and we'll do this, I suppose. We'll work on this quest until either we're done with the objective or until we hit level 18. That's what we're gonna do. Like, if you want to get a hardcore character killed, take him to this island at level with the enemies and try to fight in the middle of the island. And you'll live for a little bit, but eventually you're going to get some really fun respawns. It's a respawn island. For my purposes, it's great. 162 crit on Heroic Strike. Pretty sure that's the biggest one yet. And there's our friendly neighborhood respawn. At least he waited till we were mostly done bandaging to attack us. I appreciate that. It's just common courtesy. Another respawn. Oh, if you're a skinner, come hang out here and wait for people to have to do the quest who aren't skinners, and then skin everything. It's free skill ups. Because I am feeling pretty wasteful right now not having skinning, actually. Definitely should have healed up there. I got a little bit too into the momentum of combat. A little bit too much into the momentum. $156 is now the top crit, I believe. Alright, that's a decent time to level. Where are we at on the quest? We need 1 and 1. Let's just stick around and finish it, I suppose. 167, thanks to the level. We leveled in the first combat we crit. I mean, come on. And, are we done with that one? No, we need 1 more meat. And then we'll go turn it in. And there we go. Alright. Yeah, let's go turn this one in. We'll turn this one in and then I'm gonna hearth back to wherever the heck I'm set to. Yeah, Sentinel Hill, not ideal. What I will do is that I'll just put myself on the long flight to Thelsamar. I'll grab this breadcrumb and I'll get it turned in Ironforge off recording. It's just a little bit of fly. I'll put myself on a flight before I walk away to go do some other stuff. And then it will also get us trained for our level 18 skills for next time. Let's take a look at the talents here. I really don't know. I don't really want any of this. Well, no, that's not true. For some reason, I thought this was going to be stun resist. I feel like this is an icon they often use for stun resist. Tactical Mastery. Retain 5 rage points when you change stances. Now, I'm going to want that when I'm tanking dungeons, but it doesn't really benefit me at any other time. Reducing the cost of Thunderclap is And adding parry chance is What's going to help me more is probably just the parry, just in general, in general life here. Parry is probably going to help me more. Increases the time required for your rage to decay while out of combat is interesting. Yeah, I really don't know. I know I want this, but we haven't been doing a ton of tanking. We haven't tanked anything yet. On the Alliance side, it's like it takes so long for you to start doing dungeons that you kind of start to forget about them. I'm gonna go deflection for now. That'll help us tanking as well, but yeah. Things to think about. We have a shield and a one-hander. What we don't have are all of the Dead Mines quests. We have a few of them. Some of them are outside of the dungeon. Yeah, we still need to finish the People's Militia. I forgot that we totally walked away from that. It had to happen. We get the recipe for Crocalisk steak. That's actually awesome. I wonder if that's going to give us any skill ups. Oh man, totally worth it. Look at that. It's so rewarding to get a new recipe. I don't know why. It just is. Oh, look at that. Crocalisk steak. Okay, I'm going to farm these guys. Because we can get some major skill ups off of this, and it just requires that we buy some mild spice. Yep, okay, now we know where we're going to farm. I'm going to hearth back to Westfall here. I'm going to put myself on a flight back out to Thelsamar, because I'm a little bit lazy, and I have some stuff I have to get to. But I can put myself in flight and walk away, so that is what I'm going to do. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a really fun playthrough. Every time I get on here, I have a blast. And yeah, I made some extra time this afternoon when I wouldn't normally get on. I just had some time, and this is where I ended up. And it's been a really good time. Thanks for being here for it. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.